G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS SuperCoach channel. And today we're going to go through the round 14 review, round 15 preview in NBL SuperCoach today. As you can see, I was beaten this week only by 21 points and I had a look at my performers. Could have done better, but that's okay. We can move on quickly. I haven't really been, I'm sure you guys know, as I kind of say each week, I kind of haven't been keeping up to date with NBL. I haven't been watching it nowhere near as I did in the first probably 8 weeks, I reckon. I was pretty on top of it with a, good, healthy record. But, I mean, Damon Larry watches every game. That's his job to do that. So he probably should know better than me. But to be fair, I found out there's only about 4,000 active users doing NBL SuperCoach. So knowing that 969 people did it, that's about just under a third or a quarter. Only beat Damon Larry. It makes me feel a bit better. This is all off the cuff too, so I actually don't know. I've got the players who are playing 2 games this week, but that's Damon Larry's team. Just a quick sneak peek. I'll go to game day here. Round 14. Let's have a look. Very similar teams, or we had the same captain and vice captain. So, excuse me. It really just came down to, the rest of the guys. So, Cameron with a 60, tied with Terry Taylor with a 60. He had a 36 in his first game, which was great. But then it only scored a 24 against Sydney. Rakocevic as well with a 52. Humphries only scored 42. I don't know if he did something during the game. Maybe he fouled out pretty quickly or something like that. What pissed me off is that Dukas was on 17 after the first game. Could have easily pushed around 35. Taylor could have had a few more points as well, and we could have easily beaten, well, not easily, but we would have beaten Damon Larry. Kenyon only scoring a 7, and Toby Smith-Milner with a 23. I do like him. I think I mentioned that last week. As I'm recording this, it's just before 2 o'clock, so about 3 hours before round 15 starts. Wow, it's nearly towards the end of the season already. Oh, goodness me. I hate when you click on your phone, notification pops through. It just took me to a different screen. So, teams on 2 games. Adelaide, Brisbane, Cairns, Illawarra. Perth, Southeast Melbourne, Sydney, Tasmania. So Melbourne and New Zealand are the only ones who are not playing the 2 games this week. So, as we can see, got a bit of an option here. Let's go highest price. Cotton somehow still is able to just go up in so much more money. He's got Sydney and Brisbane. So 1 easy game and 1 tougher game. We can have a look at the last time we played Sydney. I remember the first time that was the game that he got shut down. Second game he scores 51, so he obviously found a way to get past that. JaVale, Kendrick Davis, Sobey, McVeigh's gone up a lot. Hickey's gone up quite a bit. It's so annoying now that he's gone down 25k. Jesus. It's very annoying because there's a lot of these guys you'd think, I want them at that 270 mark. They're just doing really well, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Hunter Maldonado's now on Brisbane, which is interesting. I don't know, who did they get rid of? They had Matthias, Taylor, and Price, but maybe he was a injury replacement because Patterson's out for the season. Interesting. We've got some players to choose, some teams as well. And as the years gone by, the cheaper options have just been getting worse and worse. I think Bilwali Bales is still okay. Maybe we go for him as an option there. They play Tasmania and Cairns, so we might get some decent run time there. Another cheap guy, maybe DJ Mitchell's if he's playing. Foster as well. I think he's a bit up. Is he up here? Or is he listed as a guard? Might be listed as a guard. At 98.6K. He's got Cairns first game, Sydney second game. I don't mind having him there. Yuck, he had a -2. But you've also, like, another cheap option is Todd Blanchfield as well, who I always like having on my team. We can suss out Foster and Mitchell and see what differences last week had between them. Let's have a look. Played, yuck, 11. They only played 4 minutes last game, 11, 15. Maybe let's have a look at DJ Mitchell. Doesn't seem like he played last week. We'll have a look real quick if this wants to load. Didn't play, but he had a 22. He played 23 minutes. He's played every single game except for 3. He's been playing under double-digit minutes. So I'm probably not liking either of them, I'll be honest. So maybe these are our 2 cheap guys, and we have some guys who are going to be like good at their price. Ian Clark at 170K is interesting. David Johnson at 180K. I don't mind that. Matthias is injured. I wouldn't have minded that at his price there. Jesus, Schofield's just... this is his first and last season in the NBL. I don't see him being here for much longer. But for 3 primos, we have about $1 million to spend. Obviously, Damon Lowry's gone with the Humphreys Cotton thing again. We can go with Cotton again. Kendrick Davis does have a pretty tough couple of matchups. He's got Adelaide and then Sydney. No, he plays for Sydney. Southeast Melbourne is what I meant. Let's just have Cotton there for now. Oh, that's just like blown out. So much money there. Seems like Warnberg's picked up some form as well, 27.5. He's playing Illawarra and Southeast Melbourne, 46 last year and 33 last year. He played 30 minutes in the game against Adelaide and had a 34, so not terrible for him. Oh, that's right. Sam Frolling's coming back soon. It's going to be interesting how they work that centre rotation. Oh, he's played 1 game already. Oh, look at that. Love Luala Chul, just, I don't know. Like, okay, I didn't want to look at David Johnson's character. Wow, that doesn't seem like 1.4 mil. Yeah, very interesting. It's got Main, Galloway, Rakocevic, Humphreys. Did Humphreys not play that many minutes last game? Because we could go with the Rakocevic route as well. 187K at the moment. Played 24. So we're probably going to be similar, isn't it? Come on. 15. Played 23. Okay, that makes sense. He had a 47 that first game. Okay, so maybe he just had a really spiked game. Galloway, I don't know. 200K forward, what would that get me? Well, if I got rid of you, really not much option here. If I went Wardenberg, I don't like this. Maybe I'll go with, just to save money. How does Sobey go against Sydney? I feel like he'd just like go crazy for some reason. I'm just going like a left of field. Oh, he scored a 44 against them earlier in the year. What is he, nearly 150K cheaper? Hickey's got Tasmania and Cairns for even cheaper. I don't even mind that. And then for an expensive guard, if we can clear up 5K, we can get Dylan Windler. But also, could we upgrade our centre here? Or we go Wardenberg here. How would it look like this? There we go, Todd Blanchfield. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. All right. I'm pretty confident with that, I'll be honest. It's going to say I'm projected to lose, but yeah, by 10 points. I don't mind this. Sorry if I was a bit silent for a while, but don't mind it. I feel like Bales are going to do better than Mayan. DJ, sure, I'm sure DJ and Blanchfield will be very similar because DJ doesn't really play that much. Oh, he had a 37 over 2 games, I guess. But then Windler and Brown, in my opinion, are better than Rakocevic and Galloway. Obviously, he's got Cotton, I've got Hickey, and then I've got Warnberg, he's got Humphrey, so they're pretty similar. I actually don't mind this. I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm saving quite a bit of money and spreading it to these two guys, John Brown and Windler. And they play some easier matchups. Like, I know, yeah, here we go. We can see it here. They're playing Brisbane and New Zealand, both away, which is a bit annoying for Perth, but that's still good. And then they're also playing. Does that mean they're playing home and away? No, both away. So they're playing Cairns away, then Sydney. Cairns being a bit easier of a matchup. And then they've got the Hawks have got Tassie and Cairns at both at home, and then Cairns have got Southeast Melbourne and Cairns. Southeast Melbourne and Cairns. Southeast Melbourne and Illawarra is what I mean. One of them play the harder team at home, but the easier team away, which I probably kind of prefer because I feel like it'll be a good balance of points between there. But yeah, I think that's going to be my team. We didn't look at who had the highest score. 632 was between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. These guys are definitely, with the Sydney Kings route. Yikes. Is that the same? Yep. Isaac White and Malawatch. White and Divas. So they've got the same 4 here, it seems. Yep. Very interesting. Anyways, cool. I think that's going to do it for me here. I know I didn't go the cheap guys that often. I think the cheap guys are just going to get kind of swept under the rug for the rest of the season because I kind of prefer a bit more of a balanced team. So I like the Hickey, Warnberg, Brown, Windler, and then 2 solid bench pieces for Illawarra. Let's see how the week goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what team you guys have created. Let me know if you beat Damon Lowry more often than I have. That would be good to hear from. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good week. Have a good New Year's. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.